Hello and welcome to a very crowded Victoria Station. It's Thursday the 30th of June at approximately 5:30 and we're currently on the southbound platform waiting for the very last 67 stock to roll through. As their name suggests, the 67 trains have been in operation for over 40 years. But the first train didn't run in passenger service until September 1968. The new trains that replaced them, the 09 stock, have been slowly rolled out to the line over the last 2 years. 47 trains in total, 4 more than the older fleet. It turns out we're not alone in doing this. We've just been speaking to these lovely people here who believe it's going to be their next train in. The last 67 train was scheduled to make 4 trips up and down the line from Seven Sisters down to Brixton and back again, twice. Here's the one, she's coming in. It eventually arrived at Victoria a few minutes late. Oh, she's got a board at the front. The train was busy. Alongside regular peak time travellers were others like us who had come out for one final trip. There were also many London Underground officials too. This carriage is like a weird mix of official TfL people and sort of vehement train enthusiasts. The regular commuters though didn't see anything special.
To me it's just a train, I'm afraid. You don't really care, do you? I don't, no. I just want to go home.
At Brixton, the train terminated before heading back up the line. We noticed amongst the regular commuters that perhaps some of the enthusiasts had naughtily taken a souvenir. The new trains have a higher top speed and better acceleration, meaning there should be about a 15% decrease in journey times. And at the rush hour peak, 43 trains will be in service, 6 more than there were with the old trains. We're just making our way up to the southbound platform where the 67 stock is going to come back in. We're going to pick it up again to go back down to Brixton. This is it. Here it comes. It's making its way very slowly into the southbound platform. There are loads of people here to see it in. Loads of people taking pictures. Everyone's looking quite excited. There is also almost a 20% increase in capacity. But what do people think of the new trains?
Standing on the platform, I'd say I definitely prefer the old ones because you don't have that horrible screeching noise as these new trains come in. It really gets right through me, but inside it's a lot brighter, better ventilation in there.
Well, I wouldn't say they're rubbish. They're not as bad as the plastic ones on 1992 stock on the Central line anyway, but I like the transverse seats.
Back in the centre of town, the train got really busy. I was glad I'd bought my water. There were a lot of people, including a film crew making a documentary about the tube, due to be shown next year. Until finally, the last departure out of Brixton. We're just getting on the front of the train. This is the last ever 67 out of Brixton. There are loads of people here rushing to get on. It's quite exciting. Get on, Geoff. I've been on a train for over 2 hours now because I haven't seen any sunlight since 5:30. It's now 7:30. I'm feeling a little bit tube carriage feverish. It's very hot and there are a lot of people here. Though we have chosen the front carriage, which I think is probably the most popular carriage of the evening. We got chatting to passengers. There was almost a party atmosphere on board. And this young man really got into the underground spirit by choosing this moment for a baby tooth to come out. All together now. Mind the gap. We've just left Frinsby Park and we're now about to head into Seven Sisters, and that's it. There's no more passenger services on the 67 stock. And at just before 8 o'clock, the 67 pulled into Seven Sisters for the last time. And there were a few words from London Underground's Chief Operating Officer, Howard Collins.
Ladies and gentlemen, last 67 goes to the depot. Thanks everyone for coming along. It's been a fantastic afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, and looking forward to our new trains doing the service. Here we are.
last ever 67 stop on the Victoria line. I think we'll go down the pub. So this is goodbye to the old and hello to the new. This is Victoria Pipe on the Victoria line.